Greetings. Welcome once again for the interaction of Unit 4. Uh, so let's begin like we always do with question number 1. It is language study. And in language study, the first question, as you can see on the screen, is alphabetical order. Write the words given in alphabetical order. So what are we supposed to do here? Whatever words are given, we are supposed to write it in the alphabetical order. I think this is the easiest question of all in the language study part. And you can score 2 marks in this. Okay, full 2 marks in this. Okay. So alphabetical order, 1 mark, sorry. Discover, disfigure, department independent. This is the answer. This was the question. And the answer is department dependent, discover, disfigure. Second is punctuate. I don't wish to talk about Sitaram. See the changes. I is capital. Don't. The apostrophe S is given. Okay. The apostrophe S is given. And then wish to talk about Sitaram, S capital. Full stop is not given here, but full stop is important. On the sheet, you might not see full stop, but it is important. Third question. Third question was make 4 words, minimum 3 letters using the word substance. Accept any 4 words. I have not given any answer here, but there can be any word using these letters, 3 letters minimum, and you can form new words. Substance. For example, you can say ant out of substance, isn't it? You can say bust bust. You can say bus bus, isn't it? So you can have many words like this. Related words, example was given, walk slowly. Slowly was the example given. You can write walk fast, walk hastily, walk hurriedly, walk quietly. Okay. So all these you can use. Then the fifth question is complete the word chain of nouns. Add four words, each beginning with the last letter of the previous. King is given. The word king is given. And you have to make a word chain of nouns. So last letter is G, becomes girl. Last letter L, light. Last letter T, train. And last letter N, nature. Now these are the 4 nouns that I have given. You can have a different combination also. Only thing is that you have to see, you have to note that you are beginning the next word with the previous N letter. Okay. It's just like Antakshari how you play. So it is completing the word chain. Sixth question is make a meaningful sentence by using the phrase to run away. Last time I told you how to use a subject and a verb to make a sentence because many of the students tell me that it's very difficult for the third language students to make a sentence using a phrase. To run away. Now instead of to run away, you can say ran away also. So you can write there, I ran away from the place. She runs away. She ran away. So you can make sentences like this using the given phrase. Add a clause, I want the pen. That was given, I want a pen. Now if the clause, main clause is ending in a noun, always remember that you try writing something that is going to describe the noun given. And that noun will give you another clue of making it an adjective. For example, I want a pen. That is blue. You are describing the pen. You are describing the noun. So that descriptive clause becomes your meaningful clause. Okay. So I want a pen. That is blue. Change from direct to indirect. The direct speech word sentence was, don't worry, Pitaji, Bholi said. Bholi told Pitaji not to worry. Since this is a negative imperative sentence, it's an imperative sentence in do not. Since it's a negative imperative, you start the sentence with not to, and therefore you write not worry. Okay. Then if you go to question number 2, you will find this question number 2, read the given extract as usual. Similar kind. Okay. Just a moment. Yeah. So question number 2, read the given extract and do the following activities. The first activity was arrange the given events in chronological order. Chronological order of their occurrence means, those who do not understand, let me tell you that these lines, how they occur in a particular, in the given extract. First which line occurs, then which line occurs. When you read the passage, you come to know that these lines occur in a proper order. So that you have to do, arrange the proper lines. Okay. So the answer is directly, I'm reading the answer. Kom was born in Kangthai village of Manipur. Kom grew up in humble surrounding. Kom was interested in athletics since childhood, and Kom wanted to learn boxing. Now let me tell you one thing here, children. Here, if your first one goes wrong, then you get a 0. If your first A, order A goes wrong, then you get a 0 because it's completely wrong then. If your first order is correct, you get a half mark. If the first two are correct and the next two are wrong, then you get a 1 mark. If first three are correct and the last one, it won't happen like that. If the first three are correct, then your fourth one is going to be in place. So you have to be very, very careful when you are writing the first one. So before writing it in your answer books, what you do is you try to mark somewhere in the answer books the series, the number here given in the question paper, and then you write it down. And write it in full sentences, okay? Activity 2 is describe in brief the qualities of Mary Kom. The qualities of Mary Kom: humble, hardworking, would help her parents, interested in sports, eager to learn, determined. Now, I have just mentioned the qualities in this activity sheet, in the model answer sheet. But when you are writing it in your activity sheets or answer sheets, what you are expected to do is you are expected to write it in full sentences. You are expected to write like this: the qualities of Mary Kom are that she was very humble, she was hardworking, she would help her parents, she came from a very, very meager background, very humble background. So she used to help her parents, and she was a great player. She was interested in sports. She was motivated by Dinko Singh to play. She was also eager to learn, and she was determined that she had to play some sports. So, like this, you have to frame sentences and then write. You're just not going to mention these points, okay? So, for 4 sentences or for 4 qualities, you get 2 marks. Activity 3 is for describing words from the passage. Describing words are nothing but adjectives which describe the noun in the passage. So rural, poor, humble, keen. These are the words that are descriptive words. Activity 4 is your do as directed kind of an activity based on grammar. First question is, Kom was born in Kangthai village. Find the predicate and state whether it contains object, complement, or adverbial. Now, all of you till 10th standard, you all have studied subject and predicate. So you should know what is subject and predicate. The subject is Kom, the subject, the name, the person. Okay. And after that, from the verb, it is a predicate. Was born in Kangthai village. Now, whether it is object or whether it is complement or whether it is adverbial, you have to ask various questions, you have to analyze it, then you have to find out. Here, was born where? If you ask the question where and if you get the answer, it is adverbial. Okay. If you get an incomplete verb, then it is a complement of the verb. Okay. And then if you get what, answer to what, then it is an object. So was born in Kangthai village, it's giving the name of a place, so it is adverbial. The last one, her parents were tenants who worked in the jhum fields. Who worked in the jhum fields? It is adjective clause. Okay, it is adjective clause. Then do as directed. These two are the grammar sentences that you got. Activity 5, personal response. Accept any reasonably correct answer. So how you accept any reasonably correct answer, children? I have written it there, but how you give reasonably correct answer? I have not given you any answers there. Sports and games are essential in life. Do you agree or disagree? Give reasons for your answer. Here, what you have to do is that you have to give the importance of sports and games. First, you have to give the response whether you agree or disagree. Sports and games are essential in life. Now, what do you think? Whether sports and games are essential in life? Do you think that they're essential in life? If you think so, what you have to do is you have to tell there, you have to write there that it is essential. And when you say that it is essential, why it is essential? Give reasons for the answer. Why it is essential, you have to say. Okay. So that you have to remember, children, that why it is essential. How will you write? For example, if I have to give you, I will say, if I have to answer this question, I will say that sports and games are definitely essential in life. I completely agree. I totally agree with the given statement because sports and games help us to increase a lot of stamina. They help us tenacity, sagacity, and mental strength. They give us positivity in life. They increase our stamina. You can write all kinds of advantages that come along with sports and games. Okay. So you have to mention those. Then, when you go to the third one, personal response questions, and there are many questions many times whether we can get full marks in personal response questions. I would always say that you can get full marks in personal response questions, children. Always. You can get full marks in personal response questions if you write it properly. For 2 marks, you have to write at least 4 sentences. Okay, and they should be all meaningful sentences. 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4 you have written and it does not have any meaning, not like that. And when a particular question is asked, this is an open-ended question because it is asked as agree or disagree. So when you are agreeing or when you are disagreeing, you have to remember that you have to give a justifying reason. Even if you say I don't agree, you have to give a reason. But what happens is when you give a negative response, it is very difficult to give a justification. Okay? When you agree, it is very easy to give a justification. So try to be positive when you are giving your responses in a personal response type of a question. Okay? Then question number 3. Read the given extract and do the following activities. Activity 1. Write from the poem the qualities of the characters in column A. The beautiful girl with silken hair. The lad selling sweets, charming and calm. So this extract is given. From the extract itself, you have to find out the answers. It is very easy. You can score full 2 marks there. Read the passage, read the extract given very, very carefully, and you get the answers. See, these are very, very easy questions where you can easily get marks. Okay, full marks. Now, activity 2 is, what does the poem mean when she says the world is mine? Explain in brief. When the poet says the world is mine, she feels satisfied. This is an ideal answer I have given. She feels satisfied. On her journey of life, she witnesses so many people who are not complete physically, some or the other features missing. Then the writer realizes that God has made her normal and complete, yet she has complaints. Above all, she has the power to conquer the whole world. She realizes that later. Okay? So this is the answer. Then activity 3 is pick out one line from the extract that contains imagery. There are many lines which show imagery. So this is one line that I have given. I saw a lovely girl with silken hair. This is a line with imagery. Next question is, read the given extract in question number 3 and write an appreciation. You have to write an appreciation of the same poem here particularly. So here it is, the table. I have given you the appreciation, how you are going to write. This is the table. These are the points. Title, The World is Mine. Poet, Joy Lovelet Crawford. 1 mark you get to write this. Central idea, the poet wishes to thank God for she feels she's so blessed that she's normal. She's able to walk, she's able to talk, she's able to see, etc. There are many people around who are not so privileged, so we should not complain, but we should thank God. That is the central idea. Here you can score 2 marks. Rhyme scheme, different rhyme schemes for different stanzas are used here. You can mention the rhyme scheme of first stanza is so and so, and figures of speech, alliteration, apostrophe. Example of apostrophe, oh God, forgive me when I whine. So if you write this correctly, you get 5 out of 5. Question 4 was based on summary writing. Write the summary for the following extract and suggest a suitable title. 1 mark is spared for the title. So you please do not forget to give the title, and title has to be taken from here somewhere in the passage. You can even give the title just Saina Nehwal. If you don't give it as ace badminton player, you can give the title as Saina Nehwal. Saina Nehwal is one of the best badminton players in India. She is very consistent in her performance. She is strong both physically and mentally. She is technically sound. A very important quality of Saina is that she is very determined. She never gives up easily. She has all the positive qualities required for true sports person. The writer has great regard for all the Indian sportswomen who have excelled in their own fields. The reason is that to develop their career in sports, their parents have to make a lot of sacrifices in many ways. Whichever point you find is very important in the given extract, you share those points in the summary writing. And the last question is writing a letter. So this is the question given. I have already dealt with letter writing, and therefore we all know that how to write a letter. So when you write a letter, the format contains 1 mark. When we talk about format, I know I'm talking about the question, the address, sender's address, to who is sending the letter, to whom the letter is being sent, and finally from whom, the name. So that consists of this format 1 mark. If everything is correct, properly punctuated, date written properly, block margin, like block format it is written in, everything starting from the left hand margin, then the format carries 1 mark, you get 1 mark. Content, what you have written in the letter. Most of the things are given in the question. See, as an in charge of the science committee, write a letter to the headmistress. So what are you going to write there? In charge science committee to the headmistress, whichever school you belong to, your school name, your address, and then sir or madam. whatever. And then see the question, seeking permission that is required to the material for utility in practical examination. You may follow the following points. Various experiments in the 10th syllabus, purpose of your requirement, why do you need it, equipments, which equipments you need, which apparatus you need, what is the benefit and utility of that apparatus, and you can add your own points. When you're ordering something, you can also make a table and write in the letter. That will be the content. The language will be seen how you are writing when you are requesting somebody. Okay, your language is going to be seen, and vocabulary has got 1 mark. So this is how you complete with your letter writing. So I think I have completed all the areas with your activity sheet number 4. Question 1 is based on language study. Question 2 is based on scene passage. There are 5 questions in the scene passage. Activity 1 is simple factual. Activity 2 is complex factual. Activity 3 is based on vocabulary. Activity 4 is grammar. And activity 5 is personal response. Then question number 3A is based on comprehension of a poem. This particular poem that was given to you, and this one, yet today on the bus, that one was given to you, the world is mine. And then 3B consists of the appreciation question. It will not be of the same poem. Here it was practice, but it will be of a different extract will be given, and you will be asked to write the appreciation in this tabular form. The fourth one was summary based question. I want you all to be very good at summary. So in almost in all the sets, I have used this question, write a summary. And finally, writing skill, I had given letter writing. Anything can be expected in letter writing, in writing skill topic. So you have to prepare for writing skill topics. I hope you're preparing for your examinations. So it is all for today. That's all for today. Thank you very much.